Hello, I'm Luther McGinnis. Most of you know me as a music person, but I'm also a person of deep philosophical thought. And there's been something that's been very heavy on my mind and heart today, um, dealing with the purpose of life. And I'm going to read a poem that deals with basically an oops baby, a baby that's unplanned, that's now an adult and has feelings of not having wherewithal of what the purpose of their life is. All right, so I'm gonna read this poem by someone else. His name is We Are Harambe. I'm going to read this poem. It's called Nephilim. I did not write it. And then I'm gonna go and give my thoughts. So, yesterday being Father's Day, this definitely was very poignant to me. So it reads, I am the physical representation of my father's sins and my mother's subsequent burdens, serving as a vessel to her mistakes and my father's conscious disturbance, reminding him that you can never truly abandon what you choose to leave alive, because it will haunt you tenfold more than it would have had you been the only one left alive. But I'm here, alive and breathing, wishing I was as dead as he pretended I was, because he never intended to produce an offspring to carry on, cuz. All right. So what I do share in common with the author of this poem is that I'm an oops baby myself. I'm the product of an extramarital affair. And so there's a lot of interpretation around that and a lot of feels that you can have of not feeling worthy, of feeling less than. That is a popular life theme. So the question that I have actually is a question that someone posed today online on social media, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. And that question is: anyone else genuinely wish they were never born? Anyone else genuinely wish they were never born, never brought into existence, feel like a walking, talking mistake? And I'm gonna offer this. My response to that question is I offer that nothing exists. Nothing that exists is an accident, but very intentional. All right? Nothing that exists is an accident, but rather very intentional. Your very existence, you are a solution to a problem. That is what I really believe, that we are solutions to a problem. You are not a mistake at all, regardless of how you got here. Gen Z and millennials deeply resonate with this question, rhetorical or otherwise. And even older people feel this, but young adults acutely so. Even Nina Simone sang literally, I wish I never lived this long. I wish I never lived this long. In her ad libs for the song Feelings. Feelings, nothing more than just feelings. At the Montreux Jazz Festival, at the age of just 43 in 1976. Life apparently was tough even then for Nina Simone, a world internationally acclaimed high priestess of soul with lots of self-doubt, lots of self-ageism, like how I have personally, I have self-ageism, and lots of life regret in her. She said that, I feel like I wish I never lived this long. I wish I never lived this long, the exact quote. All right. So they say comparison is the thief of joy. So what is the point of this life? This physical manifestation that we all find ourselves in, some to our enjoyment and gratitude, and probably most to our dismay, if we're being honest, in under 40. What is the point of all of this? And why are people so disillusioned, now seemingly more than ever in recent history? Maslow's hierarchy of basic needs, the baseline states that we all need certain life-sustaining boxes checked, such as food, clothing, and shelter. The mid-tiers say we need actual companionship, friends, romantic love, etc. And the top says we need a sense of greater than our own existence level purpose and our life-changing goals accomplished to realize self-actualization. Very few people, percentage-wise, die empty and achieve total self-actualization, which can also encompass spiritual self-actualization as well. Most people die or leave this earth pretty full, with aborted hopes, aborted dreams, aborted vanity projects, and untapped potential, etc. You're doing good if you got 2/3 of this hierarchy met. Definitely some of your wants and desires and needs met. Um, and your emotional love and companionship needs at least met. But a lot of Gen Z and millennials, and even a few older than that, are struggling or even failing to achieve and maintain that baseline, life sustaining needs on that hierarchy. A lot of people are living very mid lives, as young people would say. Mid meaning mediocre. Very mediocre to just plain lame ass existences. Nothing to look forward to or anticipate, which urgently begs the question posed at the top. Anyone else genuinely wish they were never born, never brought into this existence, feel like a walking, talking mistake? It leads us back to that question. Systemic capitalism has got the human existence all the way fucked up because there is enough monetary and natural wealth globally to ensure that not a single soul goes hungry, shelterless, and without decent clothes and access to clean water. And yet even first world rich countries, that aforementioned standard is failed, as in not reached, let alone in poor countries. I totally understand why some Gen Z and some millennials are anti-natalists, meaning they are anti-having children. Okay, they think this is a very fucked up timeline that we're in, and no, I'm not bringing kids into this world. I can barely take care of myself. That's a lot of their attitudes. They're anti-natalist. This existence is functional. This existence is fucking garbage for so many millions, if not billions of people globally, and it's seemingly not their fault. So what is the point of this life? I believe that the universe is not at all, nor has ever been concerned with human comfort, although there are built-in natural resources without a greedy capitalist system that can ensure our basic needs for survival are at least met. Beyond this, our interpretation of life is subject to our internalized mental health and choices we make in reaction to our trauma or circumstances. Despite billionaires on their multi-million-dollar yachts and their many homes throughout the world, life is not designed for our pure unmitigated comfort or pleasure. Life is a classroom. We are here to learn about ourselves, learn about each other, learn about the world, and to hopefully self-actualize and die empty. No one is promised this journey of manifestation, which would be happy or full of happy days and easy. That's not guaranteed to us, nor why are we here. Most lessons are painful in order to grow and self-actualize and leave something of substance behind that outlives you will cause a period of discomfort, sometimes even a very lengthy one. The life journey is all about the maturation process, and in maturing, there will be growing pains. Younger people have the illusion that life is supposed to be fun and mostly easy. Otherwise, you have a shitty life, and that's not worth living or seeing through to the end. But that's simply not what life is about. That's simply not true, and it's a distortion and an illusion. And a lot of that's due to lack of life experience. Also, there's many people that are very lonely. They haven't learned yet that even other people cannot be held responsible for their happiness or sense of purpose or lack thereof. Sense of purpose, painful or not, only comes through self-inventory, self-reflection, and usually time spent alone, free of other people and distractions, meditating for a deeper understanding or meaning to why you're here. You're a whole magnificent being made of cosmic dust and light on a life wheel of a journey. You need nothing or no one outside of yourself to shine. You're brilliant by yourself. You're luminescent by yourself. It's up to you to tap into your brilliance. You have all the cards of change within you. Earthbound spirits or ghosts are envious of you because they're already dead and they're not at peace, but you're still alive and they aren't. Your life reel is still filming currently, active present tense, and you're the director. You're the author of your own story. You create your own karma, and you can very much change your narrative if you don't like the story. I'm living proof of that, actually. You're stronger than you feel.